Hey, tribe, welcome back, or I should say welcome back to myself, right? Have you been wondering where I've been? I took a little bit of a hiatus as it was finals time, and I needed a little break to emotionally get over losing my dog and deal with myself. So I took a little time and a little space, but I am back, and I'm excited to share some more motivation with you and keep us all on track for hitting our goals. For today, I want to think about being thoughtful and thankful. And our focus is about perspective. So when you think about what gives us our perspective on things, we want to think about what gives us our character. And for everyone, we're all different, and our character is made up of our experiences. So, experiences on a positive or a negative really give us the perspective that we take on life. I can see something very positive, and someone else may have a very negative way that they live their life. And that's really based on how they have experienced the daily ins and outs of their living. And so we have control of that, right? So we want to think about directionality. I talk a lot about our moral compass, and we can think about morals and values, but if you haven't been guided to have good morals and values, then we need to really take a moment and notice what way we spiral in life. You may have good morals and values, but you still take a negative view on everything. So you spiral downward. And if you don't notice that you do that, you may continue to always stay spiraling downward. If we take a moment and think about our life and the characteristics that and experiences that make up our life, we can change the trajectory by not repeating to spiral in a negative way. We don't want to keep perseverating on the negative things. We want to take life as lessons and keep working to not repeat the mistakes that we continue to make. So when you're looking at your life and your experiences and the things that take you to that negative spiral, try next time to do something just a little bit different. Take it in a little bit of a different direction. So when I'm talking about your compass and the direction you're going to take your life, are you going in a positive way? And are you keep spinning that dial to go more positive? Or are you just letting it sit anything? So I'm going to share with you a poem today about perspective and how we can see things in a downward spiral or an upward spiral. Before I get into that, though, I really want to thank the people who have been watching the videos. I want to shout out to those people who are sending me message thanking me. I mean, that's weird. You guys are thanking me for making a video and sharing just what I do. And it really means a lot. And so that is also what keeps me vibing, right? Keeps me motivated to share, because I get so much more out of being disciplined and making sure that I do these videos to stay accountable to myself. I get so much more out of it than you probably get. So thanks for thinking I'm great, and thanks for sending those shout outs, and keep watching, and hopefully we can keep learning together. I'm now going to share the poem that I want you to think about over the next day as we get to tomorrow and our video about how we're going to put our change of perspective into action. So here I go to share my screen, and I'm going to read you the poem and hope that you can see it. Okay. Worst day ever. This poem is written by a teenager from New York, and she did this as an assignment, and I think it's just truly amazing. Today was the absolute worst day ever. And don't try to convince me that there's something good in every day. Because when you take a closer look, the world is a pretty evil place. Even if some goodness does shine through once in a while, satisfaction and happiness don't last. And it's not true that it's all in my mind and my heart, because true happiness can be attained only if one's surroundings are good. It's not true that good exists. I'm sure you can agree to that. The reality creates my attitude. It's all beyond my control, and you'll never in a million years hear me say, today was a very good day. As I ask you yourself to go in and change the direction and the perspective that you look at things, I'm going to ask you to start with me reading from the bottom, and we're going to go to the top. Today was a very good day, and you'll never in a million years hear me say it's all beyond my control. My attitude creates the reality. I'm sure you can agree that it's not true that good exists only if one's surroundings are good. True happiness can be attained because it's all in the mind and heart. And it's not true that satisfaction and happiness don't last. Some goodness does shine through once in a while, even if the world is a pretty evil place. Because when you take a closer look, there's something good in every day. And don't try to convince me that today was the absolute worst day ever. As I'm venturing and getting into a new career choice, getting into my new realm of life, and hey, I learned how to share my screen back. I'm so excited. I thought you were going to be stuck on the poem forever. And as I'm learning along with you, and we're taking this day by day, and we keep each other motivated, and we change our direction all the time. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take the risk and change your direction. So for today, Thankful and Thoughtful Thursday, I'm thoughtful of my perspective on life, and I'm so thankful for all of you and sharing with you this journey. So till tomorrow, friends, namaste.